The 1% rule in leasing a car is a general guideline used to estimate if a lease deal is good. It suggests that the monthly lease payment should be approximately 1% of the car's total cost, including taxes and fees. For example, if a car costs $30,000, a lease deal following the 1% rule would have a monthly payment around $300. However, it's essential to consider other factors like the lease term, mileage limits, down payment, and residual value to evaluate the overall affordability and value of a lease deal accurately. To use the 1% rule to compare leasing versus buying a car, follow these steps. 1. Calculate the 1% value. Determine the total cost of the car you're considering, including taxes, fees, and any additional expenses. Then, calculate 1% of this total cost. 2. Compare lease payments. Obtain lease quotes for the same car you're considering buying. Compare the monthly lease payments with the 1% value you calculated. If the lease payment is close to or below the 1% value, the lease deal may be considered good according to the rule. 3. Consider buying costs. Compare the lease payments with what your monthly loan payments would be if you were to finance the car. Factor in the down payment, loan term, interest rate, and other costs associated with buying. 4. Evaluate your situation, consider your driving habits, budget, and long-term plans. Leasing may be preferable if you prefer lower monthly payments, want to drive a newer car every few years, and don't mind mileage restrictions. Buying may be better if you want long-term ownership, flexibility with modifications, and no mileage limits. 5. Review residual value. Check the car's expected residual value at the end of the lease term. If the residual value is favorable and you're interested in buying the car after the lease, this can influence your decision. 6. Factor in depreciation. Remember that leasing shields you from the car's depreciation, but you won't own the vehicle at the end of the lease. Buying allows you to build equity, but you'll bear the full cost of depreciation. By comparing lease payments against the 1% rule and considering buying costs and your personal preferences, you can make an informed decision on whether to lease or buy a car.